Important thing and the most nerve-wracking part of a contest is getting into finals. So just landing that first qualifier run, and once I did that, I knew I made it to finals. And at that point, you just have fun with it, enjoy the moment, because you only get to live this life once.
Today, it's the Paul Mitchell progression session. It's kind of a big day, is it not?
It really is. This is a new event coming into the Olympics. These guys are not used to this pressure of trying to qualify like the halfpipe guys are, so it's kind of a new experience for them.
Qualifying for the Olympic Games may be a new experience for all of the riders, but the pressure to succeed on this biggest stage is nothing new to Chaz Guldemon. Coming off a World Championship victory overseas a couple of weeks ago and 2 straight wins on this very course, Chaz is as focused and determined as ever before. And as the first runs got underway, Chaz would need every ounce of that focus. Upstart Ben Ferguson threw the gauntlet down early with an 82.0. And surprisingly, Chaz's biggest threats in this competition, Sage Kotzenberg and Eric Willett, faltered on their first runs, leaving a golden opportunity for Chaz to jump into the lead.
Oh, tail press 180 right there. And as I said before, Chaz has contest wherewithal, and that really factors in sometimes. For these guys right there, 720, making things look good for Chaz.
Well, seemingly so far so good, looking for the three-peat out here.
Backside rodeo setting him up here. Cab 1260 coming up a little bit short. He knows what he needs to do now. He's already made that mistake. He's gonna have a high scoring run here. Backside 1080. So with that little bit of a bobble, I think that he's gonna have some points deducted. He's still gonna be pretty high up on the board though, as far as where his run puts him.
39, 86.4.
Put down my first run, had like a slalom turn in the middle of the last jump and the one before it. So it's a little bit sketchy, but put down a solid run, got an 86. And I knew I could improve that run, or I knew if I could step up, I could definitely lock it in.
But what Chaz and the rest of the field didn't know was that the highest run of the day so far was about to go down in the second run and would be in the form of Chaz's good friend and stiffest competitor, Sage Kotzenberg.
His first run score left something to be desired.
What will he unleash here to get the party started? Backside 7, switchback 7 right there. Coming into the next jump here. Cab 900 nose grab. Front side 1080. Sage looking good. He needs one more bang and hit, and he could possibly move up the rankings here. Backside double cork 1080. So Sage Kotzenberg gonna make a big move from where he's standing right now.
92.
92.
I was stoked to see Sage land that second run. He kind of had a tough first run, but he's got a lot of experience for a young guy, and I knew he could do it. And he came away, toned down the beginning of his run, and then followed it up with a banger end of our.
With everything on the line and the highest run of the day having just been thrown in front of him, Chaz knew this was it. This is why he made the drive from Reno. This is why he waited out the winter conditions. But even more importantly, this is why he strapped into a snowboard as a child in the first place, to perform at his best when it was needed most. And in order to do that, he would pull no punches. He would have to throw one of the hardest tricks known in competitive snowboarding, the 1260. He tried it in his second qualifying run and fell a little short. But that was then, this is now.
Will Chaz be able to put it down? Ooh, pressing it out there on that nose slide down the stair feature. Backside tail slide, 270 off. Tail press, backside 180 into the jump section. This is where Chaz will shine. Starting things off here, setting up, coming off of his toes. Switch backside 900, Chaz putting that down like a surgeon. Into the second jump, backside rodeo flip, setting him up backwards, coming into this next jump. Cab 1260, stomping that out. All he needs is this double 10, and he's gonna jump into the lead. Double cork, 1080.
Oh,
Chaz Guldemon will take the lead away from Sage Kotzenberg with that run. Chaz Guldemon will take this event. He does the three-peat 3 times. Paul Mitchell progression session from Mammoth Lakes.
You're on a roll this season. How excited are you about your riding right now?
Super stoked. It's been treating me pretty good this season.
You're sort of the ambassador for slopestyle. Now it's an Olympic sport. How excited are you to be the face of slopestyle?
Slopestyle is treating me really well. I've been doing it for like 7 years, and I've had a lot of opportunity to go to sick places and meet really rad people, and it's great to give back to the sport, to be a part of that, and to be doing so well. It's amazing.
And now your Paul Mitchell progression session winner, Chuck G. Chaz Guldemon.
For me, the next step, getting in the truck, driving 3 hours home to Reno, and then flying out early in the morning to go to Stratton, Vermont for the U.S. Open. This is my 14th year back there, so I'm psyched to go back and try to keep this momentum going.
Humble words from a competitor with the wind at his back and as bright a future as any snowboarder could hope for laid out in front of him. Will Chaz see an Olympic gold medal in his future? Only time will tell. But for this simple family man, the journey is just as exciting as the destination. Luckily for us, we all get to sit back and watch in awe as Chaz goes flying.